Guys, welcome to Max lecture series. I hope you all understood how to apply Lagrange mean value theorem and Rolle's theorem too. Now, suppose in the question, in our earlier questions, we saw that directly we were requested to verify whether the Lagrange mean value theorem is verified or not, will exist or not, Rolle's theorem will exist or not. Like that, they have directly mentioned in the question itself. Now if you observe the given question, they haven't given anything. See there, the function is a given function f of x equal to 1 minus x power 2 plus x power 3 is defined. That is not in, that is defined in the closed interval, of course minus 1 comma plus 1. Then the value of x in the open interval for which the mean value theorem is satisfied is. Of course, we will be always checking whether the given function will be existing, whether it is continuous or not in the closed interval, and of course it will be differentiable or not in the open interval. Then what we have to do, if it is the Rolle's theorem, then we have to take these two interval values minus 1 and plus 1. We have to check what is the function value at minus 1, function value at plus 1. If they are equal, then Rolle's theorem will be satisfied. We can identify the given point with the help of Rolle's theorem by differentiating the given function, and then simply we have to equate it to 0 in order to identify the existing point between the given interval. We know that is Rolle's theorem. So what you have to do is, but sir, in the question they haven't told which theorem you have to use, whether it is Rolle's or Lagrange. What can we do, sir? What you have to do is, first step you have to go with the Rolle's theorem. If Rolle's theorem is failed to exist, then you have to apply Lagrange mean value theorem. Don't directly guess that, sir, Rolle's theorem is not valid, so this given function is failed to exist. It is not like that. When Rolle's theorem is failed to exist, you must go up with the Lagrange mean value theorem. But always priority will be given for Rolle's theorem. You have to go up with the Rolle's theorem. If it is satisfied, you can directly put your answer. If it is not satisfied, then travel along with the Lagrange mean value theorem. Now, we know given function is polynomial, so strictly we can directly say that, sir, the given function f of x is continuous in the closed interval minus 1 comma plus 1. Of course, it is also differentiable. This given function is derivable or differentiable in the open interval of the given function. After that, we have to identify the existing point in the open interval. For that, according to Rolle's theorem, I have to identify the value of f of minus 1 and f of plus 1. If you catch the value of f of minus 1, the given function is actually 1 minus x power 2 plus x power 3. Check the value, am I right? Yes. So if I will substitute minus 1, then it will become 1 minus 1 whole power 2 plus minus 1 whole power 3 will be equal to, what will we get? Minus 1 whole power 3 will be equal to minus 1. So plus 1 minus 1 will get cancelled out. In resultant, minus 1 whole square will give you plus 1. Plus 1 into, well, after, that is in front of this bracket we have one more minus. So this will be equal to minus 1. If I am substituting plus 1, then it will give you 1 minus 1 square plus 1 power 3. Once again, minus 1 plus 1 will be getting cancelled out. Here I am getting plus 1. If you strictly observe the resultant answer, one case I am getting minus 1, another one case I am getting plus 1. So the conclusion is f of minus 1 will not be equal to the value of f of plus 1. So Rolle's theorem is failed to exist here. So you can make the conclusion that Rolle's theorem is failed to exist. But how can you identify the given point? Now in order to identify the given point, we must go up with the Lagrange mean value theorem. In case of Lagrange mean value theorem, only these first two conditions are enough. If it should be continuous in the closed interval, it must be differentiable in the open interval. That's all. After that, what we have to do? Directly find the value of f dash of x. What you will be getting? 1 will become 0. So if you differentiate the given function, 1 minus x square plus x cube, what is the function? See there, if I will differentiate this function, I will be getting 1 will become 0, minus 2x plus 3x square. So this will become minus 2x plus 3x power 2. I told you that we are going to identify the specific point C. So replace x by c such that it will become minus 2 times of c plus 3 times of c power 2. So we found the value of f dash of x. Of course it is called f dash of c. After that, calculate the value of f of a. F of a means f of minus 1. We have already calculated that the value of f of minus 1 is equal to minus 1. F of plus 1 is equal to plus 1. So I can say this one equal to minus 1 and f of plus 1 equal to plus 1. Now it's time to derive the function, that is f dash of c equal to f of b minus f of a upon b minus a, whereas the value of f dash of c just now we saw, that is equal to minus 2c plus 3c power 2 equal to f of b. F of b means second point is plus 1, f of b plus 1, it is giving plus 1 minus of f of a. F of a means first point is minus 1, second point is plus 1. So we have to find out the value of f of minus 1, f of plus 1, substitute it here. In the denominator it will become, denominator we have to do in this way. So b value is plus 1 minus of minus 1. Of course, see there both denominator and denominator will give you 2 by 2. So it will become 1. So finally we have to reduce this expression further. 3c square minus 2c. If I am bringing this plus 1 to the left hand side, it will become minus 1 equal to 0. Now it's time to resolve this function. Sir, how can I solve this? You know, according to quadratic equation you can break, or my common sense directly saying that if I am breaking this function into like this, c minus 1 into c plus 1 by 3 will give you this above equation directly. See that if I am doing the internal multiplication, this will give you c square, then it will become, of course it will become 3c square minus 2c minus 1. I am correct only. So you have to solve this function, try to bring the answer. This will give you the value of 2 points. One is c is equal to 1, another one is c is equal to minus 3. Okay sir, now check whether the both points are existing between the given interval. Don't bother about the 2 points, 3 points, it doesn't matter how many points are existing here. You have to check whether all points are lies in the given interval or only one point is lies in the given interval. Actually what is the given interval? Minus 1 to plus 1 is the interval. See there are 2 points. If you observe exactly, see one more thing is, the question is you have to identify the point between the open interval. They asked you to find out the existing point between the open interval. The difference between the closed interval and the open interval is, suppose if you are requested to calculate the existing point, if you are requested to identify the existing point between the closed interval of the point, in the sense, see there, here we got one point c equal to 1. Closed interval means you can include these 2 points also. If the existing point is already given in the given interval, then you can consider that if it is the closed interval. If it is represented, if you are requested to calculate it between the open interval, in the sense, you should not consider these 2 points, but your given point or the point that you are identifying must be existing between the points. It should be lies between the point, but it should not be equal to this point. That is the difference between open interval and closed interval. In case of closed interval, you can also consider these 2 points also. In your answer, if you are identifying, sir, my answer is equal to the existing point, interval point. Okay, you can consider in case of closed interval. But in open interval, you should not consider the given points, but your answer must be lies between these 2 points. See there, c equal to 1. Anyway, question is we have to identify the answer between the open interval. Open interval means you can't take minus 1, you can't take plus 1. So plus 1 you have to ignore. See there, minus 1 by 3. This will be equal to minus 0.333. Of course, minus 0.33 is lies in between minus 1 and plus 1. So the correct answer is c is equal to minus 1 by 3. That is how we are applying the mean value theorem when the questions will be asked in your examination. I hope you all understood it clearly. If you don't got the clear idea, one more time watch the complete lecture. If you are really understanding the content whatever that I am delivering, don't forget to click that like button and also share it with all your friends. Thank you all.